Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? All right, thank you for that. So, good afternoon, people. How's it going? How's it going? So, you're probably wondering why I've gone live. So, I'm just going to wait to see if anybody else files in here. I know I see there's 5 people. And welcome, Nikki. How's it going? Hi, Alan. Um, who else? Oh, hi, beautiful Bernice. How's it going? See if anybody else comes in today. And then I will. Oh, hi, Propane. How's it going? I heard, yeah, yeah. I would be glued to the bed too. So, no, I just decided to go live before I have to go out here and get this money. Hi, April Strong. How's it going? Did anybody get a chance to see the commercial that Speak Easy did for me? I thought that was so hilarious. It was on his let me see if I can go to his channel. Let me go to YouTube. Oh, I have YouTube music up. So let me change it to YouTube. All right, and then I am going to see if I can find it. It was a short that Speak Easy did. So let me go ahead and see if I could pull that up. Mm, I think all I have to do is check my history. Oh, there it is. Break it. Okay, let me see if I can share out my screen and play it. I thought it was cute. So oops, I scrolled up. Breaking the culture is not fit to be godmother of the sector. She's been thrown out of numerous sectors. She's even been thrown out of the void. How can someone who's not even considered black by the scale that Allen Logic uses be fit for godmother of the sector? I'm gonna have to play it again. This Saturday, cast your ballot for J.o.e.s.a.p.h.i.n.e. This ad is paid for by the Cash Apps and Nikki Proctor Walton and Josephine Lee. Oh, breaking the culture is not fit to be godmother of the sector. She's been thrown out of numerous sectors. She's even been thrown out of the void. How can someone who's not even considered black by the scale that Allen Logic uses be fit for godmother of the sector? This Saturday, cast your ballot for Josephine Lee. This ad is paid for by the Cash Apps and Nikki Proctor Walton and Josephine Lee. Breaking the culture is oh my god, that's hilarious. Let me stop it. Sector. Oh my god. She's been thrown out of numerous sectors. She's even okay. I went ahead and paused it. I know Nikki's like, did you hear that? So, how's it going, everyone? You're probably wondering why I went live. I just decided to go live today just to kind of chop it up. I thought that was a cute little commercial just to show that just to show that you know, dang, I got support somewhere because it doesn't look like I do in other places. But anyways, we'll talk about that. I will drop the link for anybody who wants to come up and just be here with me, you know, and
ask me any questions or anything like that. So, but I just came up here and just to talk about, wow, there's some sensitive people in this sector that I've noticed. Let me see. Let me grab the link and paste it. There's definitely some sensitive people in this sector. Amazing. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I probably have a troll. I'll let them rock out. I'll let them rock out. So, anyways, let me see if I can change my background. Let's see. Add my, let me go to graphics. Let me see if I can change my background to something else. All right, let me see if it shows. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's my background. Let me see if I move something away. Let me see. Okay. All right. And those that don't know how to get on StreamYard, it's really, really easy to access StreamYard. So, but anyways, yes, that is a glimpse of me. Oh, someone said mind your own business. So, anyways, be careful, April, because I got one strong mod in here, and they will get you. So, anyways, well, I came up here because I noticed that there's some real sensitive people in the sector. I got I got what let me see. I got Ray Trace, Stargate, and I just wanted to know like what is his deal with me? I'm trying to figure out why I have all these videos. I'm not even up against Stargate yet, so I don't know. Oh yeah, YM. They are sensitive, just like in the no jumper sector. Yeah. So, anyways, I normally do not follow Riggs, but I did, send him an email, and I asked him not to use the logo that I put together, the fire, well, just the Josephine and all that. And I think he kind of got a little mad. I don't know why he got mad about that because I just asked him not to use it. But apparently, I think he compares what I do to him putting things in place it. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of description of what place it really is. Okay. So place it is a good tool for those who do not want to do any creativity. It kind of does everything for you. So you could take clips, screenshot it, or do whatever you want to it, and it definitely will, you know, give you the best graphics and anything like that, right? So I just wanted to clear that up because I think that Raytrix believes that you don't have to have any talent or skill to do anything and put anything together on your own. All you have to do is screenshot, drop some music in there, and then go ahead and, you know, how do I say it? Then go ahead and just, oh, now I got content and I'm really winning the game in this sector. Because when I tell men to step the game up, I just mean like, can't let's do content and let's see, how good our content is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me a moment, cause you could pay for a subscription, or you'll just pay for like a template. So let me go to. a browser. Okay. Play. Let me. All right, so let me do videos, intros, and slides. All right. I'm going to share out my screen for this one, okay? You guys, so give me a moment. Let me share out my screen. Oh, and don't mind, my dog is snoring in the background. If you can hear it. Can you guys hear my dog snoring in the background? I swear that's not a grown man. All right, so let me go back to Restream so I can share out my screen. All right, can you guys see that? Oh, can y'all see it? My screen? Hold on. Let me get it up here. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is my screen. Let me go back to the other screen. Okay, so this is Place It, right? So if you want to do videos, they give you an automatic, like where you could pick to animate different videos and stuff. Let me see if I could find this. All right, so see how they have like the fire intro here? You guys can see that, right? So you go to Place It, you can upload images, you can switch out everything you want or whatever, right? Everything you just drop in there, right? You can upload an image, all different things. Like if I wanted to upload an image, I could go ahead and upload an image into Place It. So let me see if I could drag and drop an image in here. Let's see. Still looking for an image to drop. Okay, I found something. Did it let me drop it? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I could upload an image. I'll upload this image. Wait, no, let me see. No, I'll just pick this one. All right, so I'm gonna upload an image and then I'm gonna crop it, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so let me see if it shows up. All right, so I don't use do you see how that works? You know, like I just put an image in there. So I pretty much do not use Place It. But Place It is really easy, like a real easy feature to use. Let me go back and drop that. So you can go and you could type in any type of markup, any type of image, and then you can actually create a video from it. All right, this is like a very easy way to create a video. There's not too much creativity that goes into that, so um, so it's easy to give the appearance that you're actually making videos. Let's see. So it's like you're actually making videos, and see how they got different fire, so people can kind of duplicate things and make something in like 5 minutes. All right. So, um, this is kind of like a, just a little bit of what some people use. I believe that the first time I made an intro, I used Place It. That was the first thing I ever used. And then I was like, there's like, you see all these different things. If you want to do Earth, let's see if they have an Earth background. You could do logos, Facebook, Instagram, um, social media covers, stuff like that. Okay. Oh, man, I am not going to make one and place it right now, but I am going to show you guys how I made my video. So let me close that out. All right. So give me a moment and let me go to Canva. All right. And then let me go to, let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can share out. Let me close this out. And then I'm going to share out my screen for this one. And just to show that my logo was pieced together. So I'm going to show you just simply how this works. Okay, so, and if anybody want to come on the panel, feel free to jump up here if you want to talk to me. I don't have a problem with asking questions or anything like that. So let me drop the link again to invite a guest if they would like to come up. I don't have a problem with that. All right. Okay. So I am going to share out my screen again. And then I am going to let me go ahead and go to a window. And which window do I want to go to? All right, Canva. There we go. Okay. So right now I am about to share out Canva. Right. And I hope you guys can see it. It's right here on my screen. Then I have to go back down to it. Okay. So this is the logo that you guys see in my video, right? So what I'm going to do is, since it's here twice, I am going to separate this logo out. So I'm going to ungroup it, okay? Right? So I'm going to ungroup it so I can show you how I made it into 3D, okay? So I'm going to move this. I'm going to, wait, hold on. Let me go back. Okay, I'm going to group just the top layer, okay? So I'm regrouping the top layer so that I can move it down. All right, so I'm going to group the top layer and then I'm going to pull it down. All right, so as you can see, that's a separate image, right? Okay, you guys see that? So this is a separate image. Well, YM, I use more than Canva. I just use Canva for certain things, like if I want to. So as you guys can see, that's a completely different image. And each individual J is actually a different color. So I can change how it looks, right? So I'm going to go back to making it the way it was. Okay. Now, what I did was I took this image and I submerged it into this image and I made it into a 3D image. You see how I did that? Right. Right. And then you layer. Yes, you layer and then you could do like a different effect. So you see this is this, it took me a minute to create it though, right? So you can see, I can add a background to it. I can animate it. I can make it do certain things. I can make it breathe. I could let's see. There's the time to it. I can add a background to it. Let's see. Let's change the background. Right? I can make a background. I can make it bigger. But as you can see, the image is actually physically a 3D image, which means that I actually made it a 3D image so it would be mine. So it takes like Defrauding said, it takes a lot of planning and a lot of foresight to actually create an image or an idea. So an idea just comes from, hey, coming up with an idea like this right here. Let me go ahead and detach this background. And then as you can see, this background plays. So, if I reattach the background, um, you can animate. Now, I do have Adobe and all those other things too, right? So, oh, hey, Speak, thank you. My campaign manager is here. Hey, Defrauding, I see you. Hey, Shakim, thank you for coming to my video. Hi, beautiful Bernice. Okay, and so as you guys can see, every element, of this is from the Sector Awards video. So as you can see, that's my Sector Awards. The template, every letter is individually put there. And yes, you can go to elements and find elements. So here's what I recently used. I think I recently used this one, and I replaced background. Let's say I replace a background. So that's a recent element that I used, as you guys can see. And you can use different elements. It'll show different elements that I've uploaded and stuff like that, right? So if I wanted to embed something into a frame, like an image into a frame, so let me find an image. I have an image on here. No, I don't think I have an image on here. So as you can see that everything I do is pieced together. You see that, you guys? So this is part of the sector awards that I did, right? So let's see what this one says. Oh, let me go back. All right. Okay, so now it's back to looking like straight. Okay, so this is the video that I did. Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember this video that I did? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to separate, of course.
Hey, what the fuck is you taping for, Keisha? We thugs. We can't be on no TV.
Shut up, Ray Ray.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this into elements. So I'm going to make a duplicate of this so that I won't ruin the, okay. So I'm going to separate the elements. So I'm going to detach this video. And then I'm going to detach this. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to move it. Sorry. I don't know why there's two of them behind it. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to detach this background. All right. So as behind it, there's like a green screen. All right. So I put everything kind of like in place, right? So I used this background. So I replaced the background. I covered the screen to use a kind of like a, you know, what YM would say is a green screen, and then there you go. Let me put it back embedded. Now for the clip of the video, like if you can see, this video is actually longer than what I cut. So this is actually a longer video. Right? Do you guys see that?
That old bitch next door, ain't it, homie? Yeah, she was eyeballing me, cuz, when I was all up in her windowsill last night.
So this is a longer video. So this is the character that I made as G.o.e.s. So what I did was I cut it to where I wanted it to be, and now it'll just play where I want it to play. Okay, so I'm going to delete this one because that's the extra one. Now here's the award part, right? So I'm going to duplicate this so I won't lose the integrity of the video. So here we go. So let me get rid of G.o.e.s Blue Moon. Oh, name. Oh, wait, let me put it back. Let me move DJ's name over here. Let me delete this. I'm going to move this out the way, and then I'm going to have this. And this is actually was changed into that color. I am going to detach this image from here, and then I am going to detach this background. So as you can see, every element has been laid. All right. So as you can see, everything piece of what I've done is all just, what I feel in my mind. Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this award. I'm gonna find awards related to. So I'll go here and I'll look for awards. Now I can upload anything into here and you know make it whatever I want it to make, right? You could do videos, photos, but you also can change things. You could change the color of things. You can do all kinds of um things to the graphics. So if I didn't like any of these things here, I probably would have went online and pulled something out or put something together. But actually I put the whole background together. So, and then this is tell you all the elements that I've used or I've thought about using, right? And backgrounds and stuff like that. You guys see that? So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I'm going to delete this. Well, I'll see if I could put it back the same way. So if I decided to make this, this will be the standard template, right? If I didn't have this here, I put the trophy, I would duplicate this a bunch of times so that I could put every single element into the video. And that just takes a lot of thought. So everything can like flow evenly. Now what I also did was I didn't stay in Canvas. I also took my video over to iMovie. Okay. So iMovie kind of cleans things up and allows you to add certain things to it. And later on I'll go through how iMovie works. But I'm just giving you guys an example of what I did to create the sector awards and why it took me a while to do it. Okay, because as you can see, I pieced together piece by piece by piece. If I just wanted to get a section and then I wanted just only different parts, as you can see, these are all different parts. And let me change how it looks. Okay, so if I just wanted different parts, different scenes, I can add whatever trophy I want, whatever background I wanted, right? I can add anything to it. I can cut an image and put a picture in it, okay? So I just did this for the little kids in the back because Ray Triggs basically just said that he can do everything I did in 5 minutes. He's he I'm just showing the point that he lacks creativity. Yeah. No, I duplicated each background. And then once I had the background set, I could just pop every image into it. So I had to pop every image into it. But I also had to cut the video because I only wanted a section of that video that I brought into this application. So cutting each scene, because I don't want everything there, using each scene, and it's showing like piece by piece each scene, the background, everything. All right. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YM. So anyway, the whole point of this is just to show a little bit of my creativity and my brain and how I think. I really wanted you guys to kind of see, kind of see uh, how it works, and how how come it took me so long was because I work every day. And this is probably a revised version, because what I started off with was not this. It was more cartoonish. It was more like basic and simple and plain. I just had a simple idea. So, you know, did anybody have any questions for me, or I hope you guys see the appreciation. And I do appreciate everyone that reviewed the video and really liked it, because that kind of motivates me to do more in this sector. Um, so I enjoy that. I just Oh, you're mad that well, the thing about it is that it's been so long that I've used Placeit that I could do a tutorial on that next time. Just for YM. Just for YM. But anyway, or hopefully Ray Triggs can do a 5-minute tutorial to show you how he screenshot and just throw everything in there, and then it just makes it voila. Okay. So there's a difference between somebody actually just trying to throw something together to get attention, and then there's somebody that's just being creative and really taking the time to, you know, I wanted to show people that I can describe personalities without um without doxing you. Like just what by your personality. And some people agree with the personalities that I came up with in this movie. So I mean, and some people found it very humorous, but I think there is those who had take issue with some of the scenes, and so I'll go down to those scenes. Okay. Well, this was one of my favorites. So, but let me go down to one of those scenes. So, I mean, too big for skinny jeans. He doesn't even come on a panel, so I just had to make him what I thought he would be in the chat, right? Uh, this is Couch Potato, because I just imagine Couch Potato doing. That's just my imagination. Money to Burn. I just imagine her, doing that. Noah Real Show. Um, we on Lock, because he comes off socially awkward to me. Um, you know, Carrie, because she's feisty. Everybody kind of agreed that this is definitely Antonio, and I was on point with that one. But there are others. I mean, I think Make a Change liked the way he looked. Let's see. Beautiful Bernice, let me see. Samba Queen. Uh, some people were offended that I made her this, but there was a reason behind it. There was a reason behind the whole thing. I was using it so to show that let me see your transcripts could stand up to people. So and she, she's not a punk. And then I love defrauding. Defrauding didn't know what this movie was about. So, and of course, I love me some V to V, and I did have to get Muzz in here, so he enjoyed that. YM does not come on the panel and does not do anything else. Uh, I'll show you that in a second. So, um, she doesn't do anything else, but I just that's how I couldn't describe her no other way. But when I got to okay, so this is just the first half because of course there's limitations to Canva. So what I had to do was I went to share and I actually what you can do is you can download and then it gives you an option to make it into an MP4 format and then you can download it. So I had to download it in pieces. So let me pull up iMovie real fast so I can kind of go back to that project. Okay, let me see. Oh, well, before I do that, I'm going to go to iMovie, okay? So, and I'm gonna share out my screen. How about that? Okay, so let me cancel this. And then I am going to remove this video and then share out my screen for iMovie. All right, here we go. All right, so this is iMovie, right? Check it out, you guys. Check it out. So this is my video, right? Let me see if it plays. Let me go back. All right, so it's playing. It's kind of going semi-fast. As you can see, there's cuts in between. You can't see it? Hold on. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. You guys see it now? All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I have to look at the phone and at the same time. Okay. So here we go. So this is iMovie, right? So let me go back. And as you guys can see, this is my intro. You're not going to hear any sound because there is no sound here. Okay. Not add sound in this element of when I was working on it, right? So there we go. There's no sound. Actually, there's no sound. That's just me and the cut clips are being cut. So this is me. This is me. That's a me. And then this is, my emoji. And then there's the fire scenes in the background. All right. So you see that was put together because I dropped the image and then I had to make, so these files right here are transparent, so that the reason why they're transparent is so that the fire can show in the background. So it has to be transparent. The photos on the top. The photos on the bottom are not transparent. So they're sitting behind the my image. So as you can see, right? So if I clicked on the image by itself, let me see what it does. So if I wanted to change the background and make it more transparent, I would go here and then I would do a fade. And so it fades out so that you can see this in the background. All right. So even though, like I said, Ray Triggs said it took him 5 minutes to paste and copy something that I can do, I did really easily. As you can see, my logo is not in here because this is just the first element of what I did. Okay. So I made this part first and then I added the whole Josephine into this part, but I did that in Canva. I added the music from in Canva because Canva you can add sounds and different types of music. But if I wanted to, I could bring it out of Canva, the whole thing, put it in here, and then play with the music. So I'm gonna go and find my other project. So let me save this one. All right. I have different. Let me see. Is this the movie? All right. Or is this the movie? Okay. So that's the intro. So this is the movie. All right. So, the countdown. All right. So I put those words on top of this background and added the sound in Canva. I found this online, and so I downloaded it and I brought it into. And you can see all the stuff I brought into Canva. Like you can see I brought music in here, music, different things that I wanted. My beer commercial is right there. As you can see, I separated the sounds because I needed to make claps in between where the awards were. So as you can see down here at the bottom, so you see the claps is in there because I had to piece claps in between every sound where the awards are at. So like you'll see the award will show up and you'll see the clap. Okay. See? So then I did it piece by piece. Down here is showing the crowd laughing. Right? You remember I had to make it sound like the crowd was laughing, right? So there we go. So here we go. You'll hear the claps. You'll hear the claps. All right. So all that was done piece by piece.
All I see is black folks. So since we spend much money here, we do have success.
Right, Nikki, it does. It takes forever when you're trying to work on it and work at the same time. So this was the last part of it that I did. So this part was, like I said, it had to be piece by piece, and the timing had to be correct. So when y'all first saw it in Canva, it didn't have sound. It didn't have any of those elements to it. It just had this part where they were talking. Does that make sense? So
I guess the booty around here. I guess the draws. I guess the booty. I guess the train.
So as you see, it's just going through the movie. Then I just downloaded it. I went up here, went to share. You can share it to all different ways. I shared the other file to add it to YouTube. And what I did was when I added it to YouTube, let me pause this. When I added it to YouTube, I waited to see what YouTube would copyright me on, and they only copyrighted me on one thing, and that was the Charlie Murphy part. And it's probably because Charlie, but they said I can use it, so they copyrighted me, and they said I can use it. Yeah, for this one, I did iMovie last. That's correct, YM. So, all right then. So I see people dropping off because they got enough of the tutorial. But I just wanted to put that out there. I know that I'm not a very emotional person when it comes to how people come at me in the sector. I'm more of an educational person. Like, listen, let me educate you on what I did or how I do things, because really something is triggering you. I don't know what it is, and I feel that Ray Triggs is very triggered, and he's been gaslighting me, trying to make it downplay the things that I do. And when I tell him that yes, it's mine and I can copyright it, and if I have to copyright it to strike him, I will. It's because I feel like in this sector, if you're creative, then do, reproduce what I did in a different way, make it funny, engage in that activity, and just make everybody laugh. But instead, what he did was he just took a copy of something, put it in a different software, and claimed that he created it, recreated it from on his own in 5 minutes. And no, he did not do that. And and I don't, and one thing I don't like is when people lie or make up shit to try to make it seem like they did something. Oh, hey Braxton. Well, I'm live on Nikki's channel Wednesdays and either Saturday or Sunday. So that was just the point that I was trying to get at, and to get people to understand that this is not a competition for me. This is just a way to show you that, hey, I put in effort, and the next video I may put in more effort. I might use a different software. I might use Adobe next time. I don't know. It just whatever I'm trying to do in my mind is what software I am going to use. I'm going to try to find everything and piece it together. Do I think that there will be any resolve in the future? I don't think so, because I think that Raytriz comes from a different age group than me, and that the way he perceives things to be, he perceives it to be just whole battle, and I perceive this to be like him venting, or showing childlike behavior, or maybe attacking me because he feels like I attacked his friends, his internet buddies. Oh, and I have to let you guys know that Nikki did review a lot of my drafts and edits. So, like I said, she got to see the beginning. She got to see what, like, the roughest draft that you can ever imagine. And then all of a sudden it evolved into this. So it's just a thought process, and then when I feel like it's good enough, I put it out there. So, and plus I took a little break from it too. But once I started back on it, I said, hey, this is what I want to do. This is how I see it. This is how I visualize it. And then I just wanted to show the sector, hey, I can I think I got the internet personalities really well. So yeah, but no, I don't think there's gonna be a resolve in the future. I think that the only thing is that there's not a back and forth on my side. It's just him just like trying to figure out how to attack me. If there was a if he could dox me or personally attack me personally, he would. Yeah, we have mutual respect for each other's skill sets. And I think that that's how it should be in the sector. I would respect his skill set if he acknowledged the fact that, I have a skill set. But no, he did not do that. What he did was he never even commented on the video. And when he did comment on it, he said something negative about it. And a couple other people did. So that just lets me know that, I'm winning. When you got haters, you got to have haters in life. So that's good. It's good to have haters. So I just wanted to kind of go live. I'm about to go ahead and move on and do my next thing. But I just wanted everybody to know that I really appreciate doing this video. Actually, I had fun doing it. To me, it was like a puzzle, piecing everything together, and I enjoyed it. It was kind of calming for me. But yeah, I mean, if people have ideas on what type of videos I should make, or an idea that I can start from and make it bigger, I definitely would do that. You know, it's fun for me. And yeah, I enjoy some parts of the sector, but there's some parts I just don't kind of rock with. So There's people in the sector I just not feeling because they're not really here for the same reason I'm here. They're just here to cause discord. And so hopefully, I appreciate Speak Easy for doing the video. I know Speak Easy did a video on Nikki. So I appreciate you guys who feel that I should be nominated or anything like that. It's a healthy. I hopefully it stays a healthy competition. It's not about who's right or wrong or who's the best or anything like that. It's more so about just people in the sector wanting to have fun, just like before. So I hope it stays that way, and we just you know, keep it on the YouTube streets. Oh, thank you, QT. Of course. But the best way YM is just to show them because sharing is caring, you know. And I offered to show Ray Triz and do a live tutorial just so he can see what my thought processes are, and maybe he could share things and share what he does. But it's okay. Nah, Braxton, it's not friendly banter between us. It's unfortunate, but basically what it is that um, he started a while ago just kind of making shots at me, and then now he's going like all out to, and then he's trying to recruit others that probably may have some type of disdain for me, but now it's like they're all grouping together. So but when people do that, I just kind of like say, hey, all right, I'm done. I'm not going to engage with you anymore. So, I asked him just not to use my Josephine, the chat sector, that whole cutout. If he wanted to type, and that out and make it in like a scribble or whatever, he could have done that. If he wanted to make me look like something I don't look like, that's fine with me. I don't really care about that. But just that when you take something that I actually designed myself and use it without my permission, didn't even ask me, so that's a problem. And Speak says video editing is extremely tough. You first need the program that you can understand and work with, but I know the difficulties of video editing and I'm still not good at it. No, I'm still working on it too. Speak, I'm still working on it, right? Because sometimes you got to read and do research to find out what the limitations are for software, and you have to, how it works. And so I have a tech background, so it's not that hard for me to read up and find out what the limitations are and what I want something to do for me, but it doesn't take much once you get used to it. And I love, yeah, I agree with QT. I love Speak Easy's videos and what he does. So, Nikki. Yeah, it is, LV. It's hard to upload. That's why I'm using Restream. Because if you use Restream, if you use Restream, then um you know, it's a little bit easier to get things up there. And I think Restream has more. I know that Spottum uses Melon. That's another software program. He said that that's pretty good. Oh, hey, Identity. How's it going? Oh, I was just going through my processes and how I did what I did because someone said that they were making fun of the fact that it took me a long time to do something, and so I just wanted to show them how my idea came together. So, and not to show off or anything, because sharing is caring. I just want people to understand that there's some people that take what they do somewhat seriously, but at the same time, a humorous way, in a humorous way. Like I find humor in some things. And yeah, I am from the roasting community. Oh, you like OBS, but that one is complicated. Yeah, I downloaded OBS. I haven't gotten to the point where I start researching and using it. And then let me see. I do have my other project up here. So the other video is here also. So as you can see, and I put the words on here myself. And I did that in Canvas, and then I brought the video in here, and then I tightened it up to make it kind of blend. So, and everything has been embedded piece by piece, but that happened in Canva. So I did the opposite. I used Canva, and then I brought it in iMovie. I turned up the volume in some of these can kind of be equal. So, yeah. So that's pretty. I mean, this is just the process for me. Plus, like remember when I had the scrolling background? Let me do something real fast. So I'm going to add this here. Okay. So this is a scrolling background. You could change the name to anything. Um, oops, I don't know why I'm way over there. Joe. Um, to you can delete that out. So it gives you an easy way to come up with the scrolling. So if I press play right there, it'll scroll. And then if when I pull it out and attach, I can add music to the bottom of the scroll if I wanted to. So everything I do is kind of like pieced together. Yeah. Identity, I started working on an active avatar for DD. Had no idea how to do it. Now I think I'm ahead of the game with it. I have no problem sharing my new knowledge. Oh, that would be cool. So next time I go live and we want to talk about it, we can talk about it and meet up, and then you can share that. Yeah, Fillmore is user friendly. Um, yeah, I think I have that downloaded somewhere, but I actually use it on my Windows machine because I do have also not only is this a Mac, but I'm on a MacBook Air, but I do have a Windows machine. And when I first started doing videos, I was doing it on a Windows machine. I've done stuff on my iPad from my device. Um, yeah, so Filmora is a good program. Adobe is a beast though, but Adobe has a lot. Like when you have the full version of Adobe, that's a lot of learning. So, all right, wanted to share. So YM, what do you use? Yeah, Adobe does it all. I have the full version of Adobe, so it could be overwhelming at times because you kind of have to. They give you these like little templates, but there's a lot of things like there's a lot of other software where you could take out a background real easily without having to cut the background out piece by piece or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, I could tell YM uses iMovie mainly. I could tell the people that use Canva because they use the standard templates, you know. But you can do with Canva, you can do way much more. So Nikki, she's like, I'm in training now with Adobe. So and stuff. And then I have to still get down the whole thumbnail thing and stuff like that. So I think I started this channel based on uh when I what did I say, if I get 50 subs I'll go live. And so that's basically what happened. So I had to keep my word. So I said, okay, well, let me make a little couple of videos and stuff and see what that's like and see what response I get, because everyone likes um acknowledgement. you know Everyone loves feedback. I love feedback too, good or bad, but constructive feedback, not feedback where they're insulting me or gaslighting me. You're learning shortcut now. Are you learning that on a Mac or Windows? Yes. Oh yeah, LV, I feel you on that. Identity, you come from the world where we all started in PowerPoint. So if you ever came from like did any type of PowerPoint training, you know that PowerPoint was everything. Oh, okay. Well, why I'm gonna try to download that and see what that's about. Maybe I can add that to my arsenal when I come up with a new something new, some type of new activity. Oh, you love your Apple phone? The Mac is a different story. Well, the Mac is just a giant iPad with a lot of storage space and the ability to open up multiple windows at the same time. It's beneficial. Oh, you like Keymaster 5? Who does anybody use their phone to make thumbnails or to download any apps on there to use to kind of edit their videos? I would love to hear, especially in the comments, what kind of apps that you guys use on your phones. I have both. I have an Android and an Apple phone, even though I favor my Android phone. But if you guys want to share that, that would be nice. Anybody that's watching the replay of this video, that would be nice to see. Um, the other thing I want to say is easy to kill somebody with kindness and easy to kill somebody with just showing them what you're capable of versus attacking, going back and forth, and you know, trying to get, going back and forth, acting like you're bragging. iMovie is the main thing, but I use other auxiliary programs. I use Affinity and Procreate to draw certain things for a video. Yeah, I might get into trying to like kind of draw like little characters. I want to get into anime. I am also doing an AI for my voice. So I let me pull that up real fast. I've been playing around a little bit. Let me make sure I play my Mac in. Oh, DeFraud, I didn't see you backstage. I'm sorry. I was looking at the other screen. If you want to come up again, you could talk. Come back up. Come back up. All right. So let me see if I can find that software that I'm working on. Let me see. Applications. Where is it? All right, let me sign in. So I kind of working on making an AI for my voice. So let me see if it does it. Hold on, let me see. Are you Gibber? Hello, friends. I am here today, Gibber. All right. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but let me see if it does it correctly. Okay, let me see. Are you Gibber? Is it are you Gibber? But do you hear my voice? Can anybody hear my voice talking? Uh Let me see. Let me close it out and then reopen it. Yeah, it's not doing what I want it to do. But yeah, I'm working on AI software to make my voice um talk. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, well, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, like I said, that's look, he's young. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Provane. All right, so let me see. Let me go back to StreamYard. Let me see. I mean, Restream. I'm not even in StreamYard. Hold on. Oh, I thought defrauding came back up. So I've been doing sound effects for a minute now. I use the voice changer quite a bit. No, what I want to do is use an AI voice so that I have a little grandson. And so I want to read a book, like a little kid book, and then whenever he reads it out, it makes it play. It's me reading to him. So that's something, and then I could play within the sector too. But yeah, so that everybody can say, "Oh, that sleepy voice," or "What do they call me? Slow." I guess I'm. I guess I can't be that slow if I know how to use technology. Identity. Nikki said hello. You want to do that too, Joe? Yeah. When I figure out which software is the best to me, I'll give you like the top five. I don't want people to conform to what I'm doing. Conform to something that I like if they like something different. So when I get to, I'm trying different things now, and once I get to that point, I definitely will send you that information. And you know what? To be honest with you, I just want to be the chat godmother or the chat mother. How about that? So, you know, if if Stargate wins, um then, I'll still hold my position as the chat godmother. Oh, you say you could see if you come back up. I don't know if I want to be up that long. Let me start my other machine. Do y'all hear that? That's my other that everybody recognize that sound if you have a Mac. In about an hour, I will be doing my management duties. Oh man, yeah, that would be nice. Oh, I'm working on an avatar and dancing, and it's gonna be a full avatar that I created. So that would be something. Okay. All right. I had to make sure. I'm sorry, I had to pause because I had to make sure I didn't lock myself out of my other Mac because that that would be infuriating. He's like, it's been a minute. I have to go out and check. Let me see. Let me go and check. Let me see. Let me go back to home and let's see what Wolf did. Oh, that's Sector Lost Tapes. Hmm. Oh, let me go back.
Breaking the culture is not fit to be godmother.
Let me go to all. Let's see. I had to do all that to find Propane's channel on my computer. I could find it on the phone. All right. Sometimes people just don't mesh and you got to leave it that way. It's okay for people not to like each other. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of people in this space and I feel like if you spend more time getting to know the people that really rock with you and really actually are entertained by the stuff that you do, then you can actually bypass the negativity. The problem in this sector is that a lot of people focus on more of the negativity than anything else. So we really just want to focus on just being more positive. Oh, it's still uploading. Okay, Propane. But we just want to focus on the positive. I really believe in focusing more on the positive. Like if I feel like a person is just going south, I just kind of move on and start engaging with other people. So he said he will hit the link when his computer turns on. uh, Identity has a very old machine, so it takes about 30 minutes to finally turn on. So I'm kind of a little like apprehensive because of the whole. It seems like okay, we got all these people in the sector that are divided, because I don't know how I was pinned up against Stargate so early in the game, because that's not even the person I was paired up with, but that's kind of challenging. Why put your business out there? Okay, let me drop the link. Hold on. Well, the link is pinned, but I'll drop it. There you go. Now, some people got little hurt feelings because of a lot of the back and forth and all the banter. But some people know how to leave that stuff in the past. Some people stay stuck going around and around. Hey, you found me. You found me. Oh yeah, I forgot you're subscribed to me. Panama Queen is like one of my friends. Like this is not in she's not in the sector at all. So and she's calling me by my nickname. My other nickname. Hey, I'm just going live. This is kind of what I do. If you finally caught one of them, but so no, I'm not on StreamYard. I'm actually on Restream. Oh, here he is. Hey, defrauding.
What's up?
Oh, she's not in no sector.
What's
Hey, what's up?
what's the rules on the chat? What can I say ahead of time?
Oh, you can say whatever you want.
Oh, okay, okay. Just in case I had the code switch or something else like that, accommodate that.
You're going in and out.
Mm.
You going in, yeah,
Um,
you're going in and out.
am I still
Yeah, you're still kind of going in and out. Are you on your phone or on a headset?
on the phone through a headset right now?
Oh, okay. Yeah, unplug it and then plug it back in and see what happens. Hey, uh, she knows where we came from. Pamela or T. Um, YM. She says that be careful because these people in the sector. Yes, I'm in this sector that's kind of a little bit crazy. They will dox you over here, so yeah. Oh, and we got a couple of stalkers in this sector too. They will stalk you and bully you, so yeah.
Did it clear up?
Okay, say something.
All right. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, you went in and out. Try again. Just keep talking.
I got the keeping it plain disease. Hold on.
Yeah, you got it. You got the keeping playing going on. Your phone is bodying you, defrauding. All right,
All
say something.
right.
Propane said that you're at Kip's crib.
Does it still sound like?
He said you got the Kip Boost mobile plan. They roasted you over here. That I think it might be your mic. Can you talk without your mic?
Yeah, yeah. I can take the mic pods back in its
Yeah.
case, and I don't think it might be and not straight through my data plan, my internet.
Yeah, it could be your data from the internet. You better get on Wi-Fi. Propane's dead. Okay,
Yeah.
now you gotta mute. Now you gotta mute the YouTube. Make sure YouTube is
Cool.
muted. Okay, now go ahead.
Or does this still sound terrible?
Well, you just talked now, and I heard you say, "Does it still sounds terrible?" Keep talking.
Yeah, I just decided to jump on real quick because you was talking and how this stuff goes and like how different and I definitely wanted to say yeah like I would say learning how to time is really hard looking at a blank screen and you really starting from nothing. Like if you blank black screen or some transparent background, like if it's a transparent, you literally starting from scratch and then you making it first drawing or the very first graphic that you thought, that stuff can take hours, and then sometimes when it don't work out scratch, then it might take days. So
Yeah,
different.
that's true. Well, some people like shortcuts in life. There's generations that do take a lot of shortcuts. Um, and then there's people that are based on talent. Like I have like 5 friends who are artists. Like they can draw their butt off, like just straight off, scratch. And then you got people that draw on an iPad, and then you got people that use drawing software.
Yeah,
But I'm telling you, the people that draw from scratch, you can't take that away from them. That skill is just something that
right.
they were born with.
Indeed. All three of those. I draw from scratch, like use the iPad, and I also know how to use it. And like all three of those just involved in all of it. Like drawing from scratch, like on pen, and completely different.
Yeah, it is. It's completely different. It's a different experience. I have a pencil, and I was coloring on the iPad, and it was like way different. Like all of a sudden, I just said, you know what? Just drop the color in there. It's not the same.
Right,
So
because there's like utility. So like if you want the color to bleed in, it has the pen itself has to be calibrated for an. Therefore, you might get the red that you see on screen, that colors in as, because your intensity of how hot is not the same. So you have to pen to have a certain intensity level. So the same exact color they display as in the image that you're coloring.
yeah, that's true. So I would love. I'm waiting to see your videos show up and showcase your talent, because you definitely will make the men protection program. You definitely will bring some creativity to the sector, to that
Uh,
part, the
uh,
men. I
you
wish I
got one.
could take credit. I wish I could take credit for it. Like, you know what? He's an honorary. He's part of the women protection program, but nah, I gotta let the men have something.
I hear less
Identity.
continue in my future.
Yes, let's
You
continue.
getting me new?
Hi, identity. What's up?
What's up? What's good, Joe?
Hey, hey, what up, boy?
What's up, defrauding?
How you been?
I've been good,
Defrauding.
man.
You still
Super
going
busy,
in and
man.
out. Defrauding. Your phone. Are you
Like,
at home or are you out?
I think it's because I'm on the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna turn that.
Oh, okay. Turn it off and see what happens. So, hi, identity.
Am I on a
What
huge
part?
delay?
What part did you come in? Is your Are you being bodied over there too?
I'm on a huge delay, ain't I? Damn.
You said you. Oh, I see your emoji moving.
Yeah, it's supposed to move. I got it on low definition. It
Oh,
should be good with the stream.
oh, that's cool. I love it. I need to put mine up there. Oh, you
You got
watching and
one?
listening? Yeah, I have one.
Oh, I ain't never see you use it.
Because I just created it like about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so once I
Yeah,
get used to
yeah.
it,
I did this for D when Didi asked like, did anybody know anything? I said I don't, but I'm curious. I've never seen anything like float on these small YouTube streets I've been on. So I did my Googles and kind of came up with this one. Like, hey, I do it for my damn self.
yeah, I like it. It's nice. The
Yeah, I
Friday, say
remember he did this on his
Sweet,
last
sweet.
live stream.
what'd you say?
I seen him do it on his last live stream, and I was hating. It looked good, low key.
Oh man, you went live identity. Now identity. What?
He has to be talking about like 5 months
It was
ago.
definitely
Oh,
5 months ago.
okay. Because identity, you supposed to drop me a link when you go live.
Right. I've been trying to go live. It is so hard. I try because I want to have something to say. I think that's my problem. I don't want to get up on the mic and start winging it. I want to focus. So if I didn't do my homework, probably I won't go live. And I've been sitting on one for a minute. The whole Candace Owens thing. That I was going to do very similar to what I did with the What is a Woman, because I figured out how to actually kind of at least get around some things to actually show the video. So I wanted to do it, but I'm just sitting on it. I just haven't had the time to do it.
Oh. Well,
I
you could.
want to do it though.
You know you have a community tab now. You can always throw some jokes up there.
I don't even know what that is, Joe. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
You have everybody. You have noticed that everybody has a community tab now.
Is that like when they do? It look like chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just go
Ah,
all the way
that's what
down and
that
click
is.
community. Yeah, and then you could type anything on there or repost anything. Word on the streets is that Rev G paid for subs to get a community tab, and then YouTube turned around and gave everybody one.
Oh damn.
Shit is hilarious.
Oh
Shit would
damn.
not happen to me though.
And look, and then he's like, I don't know who tried to sabotage my channel by giving me all these subs. Um, Whoever did it, and then he came back later. He's like, "Well, thank you. Now I have a community tab that I can use." And then next thing you know, a month later, a couple months later, Google get. But I knew they were going to give everybody community tabs. I just didn't know when.
Wow. Wow. Rep G's been putting up a lot of stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
he
that
certainly has.
I know, I saw him what do you do? Copy and paste the we did something about cyberbullying and all that stuff on Nikki's channel, and he copied and pasted the cyberbullying part, and then he said something like, "We're the cyber bullies," and we're talking about ourselves, but he failed to post the stalking part and the cyber stalking because he's like, "I'm not gonna talk about the stuff that I be doing. I'm not gonna talk about the stalking and the cyber stalking and the game stalking I've been doing, and the doxing I've been doing. I'm just gonna focus on what the little bit of
Oh
cyber
wow.
bullying y'all been doing to me after I was doing all those things."
Yeah, he's
Everybody's
compelled.
claiming. I'm sorry.
He's compelled to always paint himself as both the victim and the hero. Like that shit is so wild. It's one of those cases where when you looking at him, it's like he tries to alter reality as you see it.
Oh man, it's
Mm.
crazy. Well,
So
you
it's
gotta.
really hard to get people to. It's hard to find out who started it because everyone's pointing fingers. Like you did it. No, you did it. I was retaliating. Everybody wasn't retaliating. Somebody kicked this thing off.
Well, you got a puppet master in the sector, so whatever the puppet master says, that's what happened. But there's too much evidence because not too many people are sitting around posting everybody's business. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up, QT? Look. Anybody in the chat? If I didn't say hi to you, it is not personal. I do not rock like that. I either missed it or I just wasn't in the chat at all. So if I missed you, my bad. What's up?
Same thing. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Propane. What's up?
I can't ask everybody where you been because I ain't been no damn where. So I can't really ask them that.
Propane, are you on mute? Let me turn you up. I don't hear nothing Propane is saying. Oh yeah, Rev G swears me and YM are the same person. We might be.
Mm,
We
that's a
might be.
narrative.
It's funny when you have like your friend in the chat and she's like, "What are y'all talking about?" Like I had to it's gonna take 2 years for you to catch up with what's going on. But let's just start you from right here. So there's a contest going on to see who's gonna be queen of the sector. Oh no, not queen. I'm queen of the sector. But who's gonna be the godmother of the sector? And we got a baby. Well, I call her little dude, and she really wants to be the godmother of the sector. So that's the gist of it.
Oh,
Little
dude.
dude, yeah, little dude.
What the hell's going on?
Because she's an honorary little dude. She's a guy. 'Cause-
Okay. Hey, look, to each his own. I ain't here to judge.
Look at she's telling on me. She said for a long time when I came over here, when I first started chatting and no one heard my voice, they thought I was a guy too. T. And then one day I came on the panel, they was like, "Oh my god, that's a female." So,
Yeah, they said the same thing about me, but instead of male female, it was black white. So you can put it together.
oh
Yeah, you
yeah,
was the
but now you're the
non-black in the
black
sector.
Italian.
Yeah,
Non-black.
the
You are
non-black Italian. That was hilarious, man. I actually miss using that. That was hilarious.
the non look. Yeah, you still the non-black. I mean, you still the Italian, the black Italian. You will always be
Non-black.
Italian. Oh yeah, non-black Italian
Yeah,
because of your voice.
I made sure that every time he got on the live, I used his little laughing voice. I know it pisses him off, but that's my ode to him calling me that because it stuck. That non-black Italian stuck, and I like it because it's funny. But I take my jabs here and there, my fun jabs.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful now, identity, because right now the sector is totally divided.
When was it ever not?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's split in all I think it's split in 5 ways now because now you got the women's protection program, you got the men's protection program. I created the chat protection program. Then you got the women against Stargate. Then you got
Wait,
troll
they're
against.
called the Women Against Stargate. Is that what they're called?
That's what it's that's what it's coming down to. It sound like.
Oh wow.
So then you got that, and then you got AAS against all the demons, right?
Mm.
But there's a consensus. Nobody cares for Rev G, so nobody cares for him. So he's on the island by himself. Um, then you got who else you got? Oh, and then you got Grown and you know the zombie over there,
Oh
and
Jesus.
their little crew. They're on an island by themselves too. So yeah,
Oh
there's a lot
wow.
of things going on over here. And then we got a new one. We got a little baby man. Well, I call him a baby ninja. And he's only attacking people he don't like. But then it's all
Mm.
roasting and jokes. But he's only attacking people he don't like. What else?
Wow.
He's attacking people he don't like. He said he's roasting. And we're crying. What else? What else we doing over here?
Yeah, I'll
Oh
admit I
yeah,
can't keep up with who's cool with who. I can't keep up. I'm like, look, I just rock with who I rock with. I can't. I don't side, and I can't. Like how I'm too far behind. I'm like so many weeks back. I'm homies with somebody I should be beefing with by now. So I don't know.
okay, so I'm gonna share out my screen and I'm gonna play Propane's message. So let me go ahead and share my screen out and find that window. There it go. I'm good with this share screen stuff. All right, let me bring it on here.
This is the first time I actually used my active avatar on anything outside of StreamYard. I didn't think it was going to work, but
But it did,
it
huh?
seemed to be. Yeah, you have it's like a setting you got to set
Can you do
for
that
it
with
to pick
any
up.
avatar or just those avatars?
What do you mean?
Like if I drew one from scratch and I made it, would it be able to do the same thing? Like how exactly does the
Um,
program work?
it's all pre-populated, so I can
I
change
see.
it if I want. I can switch it up. There's different avatars in here that you can kind of use, and it's already pre-programmed to move with your mouth, like as long as the mic
Okay.
and all that's set up. So that's all it is. I you do create your own avatar though. It's like a cell phone. It's an app on your phone. You can create your own avatar. That actually is kind of how I look. So you can create your own avatar using their tools. They have
Oh,
like
that's
a
cool.
yeah, mustache, glasses, hat, shirt, jacket, suit,
You're
shoes. You
using
can
you have an Android phone, right? That's the
oh,
animal,
I have an
huh?
iPhone.
Oh, you do it on your iPhone? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, look, yeah, I have one of those too. All right, so let me go ahead and play Propane's video, okay? Let me go ahead and play it.
Wow.
Video went out.
Went out. Oh, hold on, let me make it smaller.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, can you explain to me why I'm sitting here? I got Julio coming to me all scared and frightened about a bunch of stuff. I haven't written down, but I'm just gonna go off the top of the head because I shouldn't be here. Now one, this Ray Triggs and Josephine, this Josephine and Ray Triggs. Can we come to a solution? I'm making it hard on these two streets for me to move. I just want to know, can we call it truth? We can only do one truth at a time. One truth at a time. So hopefully, whoever decides to bow wow, throw in the towel, etc., etc. I don't care who the first to throw in the goddamn towel. Y'all just better throw in the goddamn towel, cut this shit out. God damn it, I'm missing my Chris Hansen. Julio come buzzing in my room. God, sir, we got a problem in the sector. I ain't got time for this shit. It's sweet. So for the godson, can y'all please stop this kerfluffle? Please. One truth at a time. We'll work on the others as we continue to grow. Don't have me come out here again. Because I'm going to tell you how this goes. I don't want nobody to get whacked. But if you turn down me, then I gotta go to the Godfather and tell him what happened. And the Godfather gotta go to the grandfather. And the grandfather
The
gotta go up to the
God
great
grandfather.
grand. So on and so goddamn on. God damn it. So for now, let's call it truth.
And then he walks off real slow. Oh my God, Propane, you are a fool.
Who the
And then he
hell is
walks
the
off
great
real.
Godfather? The great
Whenever
great
I go
Godfather, the
live,
Godfather.
she say fuck full time cause he ain't
Uh-oh.
lame to me. All he do is just cry and it's so plain to see. I see you up in this chat, know where you rather would be.
I had to stop that one. So so the Godfather right now is DJ Drama.
So who's the
So he
great
look
Godfather? Because he
so there
said he
was
got to go tell the great Godfather.
I don't know who that is. So man, who's the great Godfather? Next is it Sunday? It's supposed to be the Godmother. And there's all these little videos popping up, supporting the Godmother. And then there's a couple of disrespectful videos. But that's because, unfortunately, my child is in his my son is in his feelings right now, and you know I'm not over there to discipline him and give him a whooping with my belt. Nikki said that AES is the great grandfather.
Damn.
AES is Uncle Junebug.
Bruh.
She said AES is Fredo. Fredo. What did you say?
Fredo. Damn.
Fredo. AMS is that like that shadow, just that how she's like a dark spirit.
Mm,
That's why
mm.
everybody got sage now. We got sage in the sector.
She had these streets shook for a minute, though. For a minute, she had them shook. Like people was kind of nervous to say something against her for a minute.
Oh,
Very
I
long
wouldn't.
time.
But for me though, you know what? I'm gonna say it. She lost all credit with me as far on these YouTube streets when Smoke was her homie. I'm like, hold up, this doesn't make sense at all. Like you went down a peg or two. Like what the hell?
Well,
Yeah.
That messed me up.
she only likes married men and people with criminal activity. So
Oh
because you're
shit!
married,
What did
you
I start? What did I start?
you have to have a rap sheet to for AAS to rock with you.
Damn.
You gotta have an inmate number, at some point in your life.
Damn.
When AAS find out that your criminal charges have been dropped, or you wasn't charged with anything, she drops you like a bad habit.
Mm.
Yeah, but she likes husbands, cause if my husband came over here and started talking, she'll pop up in the chat. She likes husbands.
Mm-mm.
She likes talking to husbands. You know what? That
She's
one,
never on a live though, right?
no. AS will never come on a live and talk to anybody because she couldn't hold her own. She'd get berated so quickly. And everybody was
Mm.
trying to get on the panel. It'll be a line full of people trying to get up there to cuss her out.
Oh wow. Yeah, I couldn't remember any live she's ever been on. It's all been like pre-records and chats.
Yeah, she'll, because she's trying to act like she doesn't have access to technology like that, so that they have to call in, and she uses a dummy phone number, like she uses some, but she got a lot of YouTube accounts. It's amazing.
Oh, hold on,
Oh,
Joe. Defrauding. What you over there burying a body? I hear body bags zipping up. What's going on?
oh no, that was me. My dog walked out the door, walked
Yo,
out
I'm
the room.
like somebody
That was
burying a
me.
body right now.
The frog
Damn.
came back up. No, no, and then she got her puppeteer, Rev G. He's the most victimized victim. If I was a victim, I wouldn't even be on here. I'll be in my safe
So
room.
who started it between him and I don't know,
Everybody else.
pick yeah, like pick anybody. I don't care anybody in the fight because
Okay,
who started what?
so what happened was Rev G was in the sector going back and forth, and then what happened was with a lot of people in the sector. No, it was before the sector. He was going back and forth with people on the internet about Umar Johnson, right? And he was
Mm.
making comments to them and stuff like that. And then Umar Johnson doxed him, and then people were like, oh, this guy, and then he started this whole campaign of going after people that didn't dox him. So
Mm.
and then and then AES, she calls herself protecting him, but you know she she's just, I don't know what her problem is. But and then after that, then what other beef? So now there's the other beef is, so me and Ray Triggs is supposed to have a beef, but we really don't have a beef. But what had happened was um he was talking about his channel all the time, and I was just being smart and saying stuff like, you know, he was talking about, he was kind of talking about making a video about me, and I said, well, I have to go to your channel to care, right, or to see it, or to, So then after that, just one day I just blocked him, and he was mad since. So then I had like several reasons for blocking him. I came up, you know, uh, you know, and so he's been mad ever since. And so then Star has issues with us because we did not go against Carrie Ann, and and so she feels attacked by us or me because when I tried to correct her behavior, she said I was trolling, and I guess I associate with people she don't like, and I roast, so you know so so she has a problem with me because of that. So yeah. But so now what they're doing is, all the too bigs and all of them, all the little Stargate fans, um,
Too
or
big.
people that, yeah, too big,
Too
and
big for skinny
who else?
jeans, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
he has a problem with me. Who else? I think this because they think that I was blocking them when they were on Max Chat, but I really wasn't. And they just have this, like, so now that they got little Ray Ray over here, um, wanting a back and forth, but I'm not trying to give them a back and forth. So because I'm just I'm not a troller per se. I'm just like a roaster, like a back and forth kind of person. Like, you say something to me, I say something to you. Well, Ray idea of roasting is he say something to everybody else, and then everybody else applauds him, and then I'm supposed to respond. One of those kind of people.
Mm.
Yeah. And so I think we just come from two school of thoughts of what roasting really is. So I tried to break it down, the school of thought that I come from, so that he'll understand that we're doing two different things. But he, now he's saying that I'm crying and whining and all that. And so what happened was, I think what he thought that that was okay to paste and copy my content and to place it. And I asked him to not, to take that off. Like, he could have kept everything else. He just needed to delete that. And so now he felt some kind of way because I told him to delete that, and now he's like downplaying what I do. So I kind of decided to take the high road and just give everybody like kind of like a little bit of tutorial and give them a little basic understanding of you know, what I kind of do and what because at the end of the day, he's like my son. Only thing I could do is son him.
Right.
He's a young guy. You can kind of tell he's like a young guy. So, I don't have no animosity towards him. I just don't that the type of thing that he does, I'm just not into. So I just decided to, focus on roasting and entertaining the people that I like to entertain. It's nothing personal.
Just business.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not a totally emotional person. I mean, but blame my upbringing. I'm just one of those people that's like, okay, okay, all right, you're right. But if you mess with my stuff, then I have to say something. And I wasn't going to even say anything because I had sent him an email, but he posted the email as if I was wrong.
Mm.
But he only did it to get attention because he replied back to the email and he just said okay, But then he didn't have all that smoke in the email that he sent me. The reply back, he had all this smoke for me on the channel because he has an audience, a little bitty audience. So,
Oh, don't go audience shaming there, Joe.
well, he has a little bit of audience. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. He's and then plus everybody gets their turn. I think they tried to attack everybody, but I guess because I did content recently and it was really, really um decent, I guess people appreciated it. Then now I'm the new target. Like, she over there. She ain't better than us. Yeah, it is a Virgo thing. He ain't better. I'ma show her. I'ma go and roast her by making cartoons and insulting her because she it's gonna really get to her. Yeah. And then everybody in the chat's like, yeah, I agree with you too. What's wrong with her? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that like when I guess you don't even have to be on the panel anymore. Just being in the chat, that's all that link takes to link somebody.
Yeah, and plus they have an issue with the people that I'm like, like when you rock with certain people they don't like, also then they have a problem. But it's just that from what he said is that he don't like my annoying comments. So I blocked it. What's the problem? You blocked it. What? What? And see, T over here that's posting, who knows me, she knows that we come from like roasting, like man, years of roasting. Like this is lightweight for us. We were way worse than like, man, back in the day, we were like out of control. And it was like women. And
Mm.
so I got my respect a long time ago. So I'm really just an OG.
Great
King,
godmother.
isn't that right? I'm an OG of roasted. I will roast with the big dogs. So, and plus, we've been doing it forever. So yeah, but
It's
there
fun.
I
It's fun. As long as you somebody come at you, you don't have thick skin. It's like, look, I can come back and just as good. So it's fun.
yeah, but oh boy, like making little cartoons, whole full little videos and stuff like that. Yeah.
I have never seen. I don't
Make
think I've seen it.
huh?
I don't think I've seen the cartoon you're talking about.
Oh no, you gotta go to his channel. Like no, it's like it's this little woman with like straggly hair. Now he's using like a real life image of some lady, and I'm just cracking up. I'm just cracking up.
Mhm.
So it's funny. That part is funny, like to me, that little, but then it's kind of like a little bit disturbing because he's kind of like now taking images and trying to make them like real ugly, you know, like, and I
Mm.
haven't even made an image of him. Like I haven't even like, you know, I haven't done anything really. I just like look, take little jabs here and there on a panel or in the chat. That's about it. But man, and that and then I did put him in my sector award, but I put mostly everybody in there. But maybe he didn't like his character. But I was gonna make him Chris Rock and CB4 though. But I changed my mind.
Oh
I
damn.
decided to make him Chris Rock in what was that movie? Where where Chris Rock said, "How much can I get for one rib?"
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah. So I decided to make him that, and I don't think he liked appreciated it, but I thought it was funny because he pulled out a wad of money after that. I just didn't show that part. He's like, I watched that part over and over. The only thing I love about the video I made is that I got to rewatch all kinds of clips. Like that. I was like, man,
Hmm.
this movie was good. So yeah. But how
Yeah, I
much can
find
you
myself
get for?
using a lot of movie clips and stuff myself. It's you'd be surprised how many things you remember, just scenes and one line or certain words that were said. It's like when they stick out in your head. It's just like you said. It's just a scene that's like you'll laugh every time you see it.
Yep. That's all it was. And I was just trying to see, how I could capture everybody's personality. So I was being funny. So, just, I thought, it was like really fun, but I got good feedback about it. And then there were people that were just kind of like, didn't say anything or they were hating, but they know they viewed it, but they still was mad.
But there was one that made me cringe though. Like, hold on, let me. Which one
Oh,
made
that
me
one.
cringe? Damn, which
Oh,
one
that
did I
one
say
that I
made me cringe?
had a Scarlet because I said Scarlet was a transformer.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one. Like, God,
But
damn.
no. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, so Scarlet used to had a when she used to be online earlier on, she was a guy. She had a guy name. She was her name was like Lorenzo or something like that. Alon, oh, I don't know. It was something like that. And then she changed her name to Scarlet. So that's where the transformer came from because she went from
Ah,
one name to another. Now the other one that I came up with that she's a boy is because people in the sector thinks that she's both, and
oh boy.
so I was just being funny, like, so I look like a boy. And then the other reason why, it's like, so I was just being funny, but I don't think that she thought it was funny. I don't think she understood the humor behind
Hmm.
She thought it was something else, but yeah, that's all it was. And
Jeez.
then
Yeah, that one had me cringe a little. I was like, woo, that stung a little bit.
that was brutal. And then on top of
Ooh.
that, like she was kind of like gave people a perception of her that wasn't really her, and then come to find out she didn't look as exactly as the perception she gave everybody. But if she wouldn't insult, if she didn't insult Carrie's hair or Carrie's um, 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 physical attributes, I
Mm,
wouldn't. I probably would have been a little bit more different. But she, she was, so I just made a joke of her focusing on her physical attributes, but just saying, using that clip
mm-hmm.
because she was definitely coming for Carrie's physical attributes, and Carrie is not a she's attractive for well, I'm not gay, but she's attractive.
Wait,
There's
so
nothing
where
wrong
was
with.
the woman protection program? When do they step in?
When do they step in to protect the women? No, it's just a
Yeah,
it's just it's just a joke, I guess. I don't know. Well, remember, I started the women protection program,
hmm,
but remember, we're supposed to be the hypocrite sector. Remember?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah. I
what.
remember that.
So yeah, so it's like the women. So I think the hypocrite sector is the women against, um, supposedly against Stargate, but it ain't that. It's just that you have to play nice. If you don't know how to play nice and you don't know how to communicate, or you sound like a broken record, people just get frustrated and hearing the same thing over and over again. And so they just don't want to engage in none of that. And she wants to engage, but nah, ain't nobody. I can't engage with somebody that keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. And then she got into it with Keeper, so and that didn't go well. So
Where's
yeah,
Keeper, by the way? I haven't seen her. I guess I've been
oh,
in a chat where
she been around, but yeah,
she's
you
selective. I know I'm sure she's selective with where she goes, but I guess I haven't seen her in the chats because I guess I just haven't been in the chats much.
yeah. Well, and I think everybody will work itself out after that. After LV's award, godmother thing on Sunday, then we'll be on to something else. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. And
Yeah,
plus, so it'll be good. So, but
I think I should join panels, and like my first question should always be, "Who we hating today?" Like that. That should be my opening
I don't think
question.
there's I don't think there's even I don't even really think it's real hate. I just think that it's just people just have I think it's people just trying to vent out their real life frustrations. So
Oh, QT saying she's going live too. I don't have her channel.
who?
I didn't know she had one.
Oh
Keeper.
yeah, a keeper. Oh yeah, I'll drop you the link to her channel.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't even know she had one. I would have stopped through.
Yeah, she has a channel too. We like
Mm,
all of us have like little channels. Like you got keeper, me, then Nikki and me because I'm her co-host over there. So we got all of that going
wow.
on. So well, it is my alarm has
Mm,
gone off, so it is time
yeah.
for me to disappear. But thank you guys who came, and thank you for everybody that's going to watch the replay. I appreciate you guys coming out, and those who left. I know they're the employee sector, so they had to go back to work or do what they had to do, or probably go to somebody
Mm.
else's live. I don't have a problem with that. So have a great day, and I will just end with this intro again. All right, and bye,
Peace.
identity.
Peace out. Peace out. Thanks for letting me up. It was fun.